Hello again, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. So apparently there's some RMTs here with these very authentic names there. And he aggroed a Plasmoid and he was shooting it with auto attacks over there in the last episode, and then he positionally hacked and just moved over to this NPC. There was also a white mage that had the same exact face and similarly gibberish names, and I guess he's stuck on the NPC, and then he just position hacked again to get away from the aggro, I guess. You'd think that Square could, do something about those. They've really been running rampant for years now. Fortunately, unlike old MMOs, they can't do much. I mean, other than upset the game economy, but the game economy is kind of always shit, so, yeah, whatever. Oh, she's scared. And he's like, dadgummit, woman. Find the Cabal camp. Man, I wish I could bear cure for 10k. Holy crap, Zerontia. Empty Magus, huh? Or Magus, however you prefer to say it. There sure are a lot of these guys. Got a magic floating book over there. Fear Gorta, huh? The old Wraith Ghost, huh? If I had continued on with Palace of the Dead, this would have been the boss to the floor 40. Or something that looks very much like it. shadow sprites, huh? How dare you regen, you son of a gun? Come on, Zerontia, stop holding back. Let's kill the dang thing. I saw you Valkyrie for 10,000. This thing should already be dead. You... Chumbawamba. Delectable. It's a blonde guy, and he's wearing like a purple version of the red mage clothes that Zera and Tia is wearing. Possibly gray? Irresistible feast. What do you go, a vampire? Yeah, so far, so far. Lambard? That smirking bastard is Lambard. We were allies once. Ah yes, the valiant Crimson Duelists. Such fond memories. I relished their slaughter. The duelists live on through me, traitor. Not for long, my old friend. You shall soon share their fate. Ooh, she's busting out the staff. Crude interruptions. This is not how I wish to savor your defeat. He sure can jump high for a red mage. It just sort of happened. Of course it did, because she was a chick that came out of a box. Years ago, he and I were part of the group who founded the Crimson Duelists. We studied the fated teachings passed through generations of Garabanians and revived the art of red magic as a weapon against tyranny. But one day, Lampard simply snapped. He murdered my unsuspecting comrades and vanished into the shadows. I returned from scouting alone to discover the aftermath of a massacre. It was later that I learned his treachery had been paid for with Imperial coin, but never could I find what became of the man himself. After 20 years of fruitless searching, I thought him dead. This has now become a matter of vengeance. I mean to pursue Lampard and exact a price for his betrayal, but I will not ask you to join me in this vendetta. Worry not, Clyde. Your grasp of red magic will allow you to grow without the need for a teacher. As for you, Arya, I will arrange a suitable sanctuary. I will not turn you out to fend for yourself. We shall treasure the time we spent together, my friends. May our paths cross again. Should we just let him go off alone like that? I don't know about you, but I feel my part in this is not over. The damn straight it's not. We in it to win it, Zeru and Tia. We in this together, through thick and thin. Blood is thicker than water. The blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. You jerk. Yeah, damn straight I do. Oh, he's gonna give her a red mage soul crystal. Teach her red magic. Gotta get her some red duds, though. Swing! It suits her. Hey, how come she got sexy boots? I got stupid boots. Your favoritism is showing, Zeratia. Although it wouldn't be the first time that female gear looks different on, or gear looked different on females than on males. Hawkers ran Limsa Lominsa, huh? Well, we could teleport there, or we could take the ferry for slightly less money, I think. Yeah, because Clyde is from Gardania, so he doesn't... My main is from Limsa, so sometimes I use return, but... Give me that sweet, sweet 40 gil ride to Limsa Lominsa. Aw, yeah, son. Plus, we won't have to zone in by the market board, where people seem to like to AFK with their glowing effects and their summoner pets on full display while doing dances with 28 minions surrounding them, and gil sellers, and all the rest. That's the one, like, people, when the game launched, people were like, Limsa's the best city to start in because it ate the rice right next to the market board. And this was true. But nowadays, I just sort of, I don't like it as much because so many people crowd it up, and it takes longer to load in. And, you know, like on a PS4, sometimes it slows you down. Like, and on PS3, it definitely slows you down. But them's the breaks. Hey, Riola, what are you doing here? You still consider yourself a Scion? Are you his Scion contact? Well, that makes sense. Mr. Red Britches. Castor Meridianum, huh? Of course, you've got to get some drink first. I wish I liked alcohol better in real life. Like, I like it. I like getting drunk, especially with my girlfriend, but because she does stuff. But anyway, that's TMI. But you know, I just can't drink regularly. It's like just not in me to. Like, I don't really ever want to have wine with a meal or beer after a hard day's work or anything. Like, I'd rather just drink a soda and turn on a video game or something similar to that. Okay, I'll be the distraction. I wonder if Baderon over here says anything about him. Probably not. Oh, he's still talking about 2.55's frame up. Okay, okay. Well. To the cerulean processing plant. I wonder if Go-Go Gorgamera will be up. It might very well be. I soloed it last night on... Well, I guess not last night anymore, but 2 days ago I soloed it on Dark Knight, and it took 17.5 minutes. I put the video up. I clipped it because it was like... I don't know. That thing definitely didn't used to be soloable, and most classes can't solo it. But with the new potencies, a Chocobo, and, you know, a tank class that has a self-sustain at 50, like Dark Knight or Warrior, or even Gunbreaker probably, you do just fine. You just gotta watch out for the ads. Of course, it's not up, so I can't demonstrate it to you, but, you know, whatever. That won't be hard. But your healing magic sucks. Now that I think on it, Alisei lacked balance in much the same manner. Must be something in the blood, but rarely have I met such an extreme case as you. So with Arya here, that makes 4 red mages in the world, because apparently Alisei has learned it too. When will we see her use that, I wonder? Honestly, with the amount of time that's supposed to have passed between then and now, I struggle to think of how they could have actually rebuilt the inside of the Castro. But, you know, whatever. Time dilation. Yeah. Yeah. should have my chocobo out, but I don't. You better be the last Imperial I gotta kill. So how many more Imperial bodies does that add to Clyde's kill count? Let's see, was it 3, 6, 9? 9 more bodies? Maybe 8? I don't know, I lost count. Boop boop, boop boop, boop boop, doop boop. I've been dreaming of a white Christmas. Keep at it. I believe in you. Crown Prince Xenos, huh? Reputation for cold brutality. You called Xenos a monster. Hey look, another quest that wants us to get chatty with Sid. Garland's senior staff. The name at the top of their list was Jesse, his deputy president. Okie dokie, artichokey. Seems legit to me. Controller battery's getting low. Good thing oh goodness, excuse me. I'm burping. Good thing this recording session is, what, 23 minutes deep? So, well, if the controller dies, then the headset will, well, it won't die, but it'll go mute. And even if I start up another controller and plug it back in, the PS4 won't register it within the same recording. So hopefully it stays on. If not, then you get silent. You just have gameplay going and cutscenes rolling. You won't have my austere voice talking to you. Of course, of course. You do that. I'm gonna check on Tataru. If I must lose my voice in this episode, then I shall do so after interesting things happen. Still looking like strawberry shortcake. Still saying the same thing. Very well, very well. Let's go up to the last vigil. Alright, I guess there's 4 vigils around Ishgard. I'll have to read the Ishgardian text document that one role player posted. It's like 108 pages of lore text on Ishgard. Because I think there's the Steel Vigil, the Stone Vigil, the last vigil here in Ishgard, and then the Dusk Vigil, obviously. So we've been to all 4, but there might be other ones in the territories of Ishgard we don't get to go to, because apparently those exist. Like well, now's not the time, I suppose. Let's see, Alpha Node. Tavern Keeper's Lost is our game. When it comes to exchanging information of uncertain origin, Lord Imina Lane is something of a prodigy. Well, that's one way to put it. You're saying he's a gossip. How goes the fight, old boy? Well, I trust. In search of a Sid Garland, you say? Then say no more. The taverns are full of talk, and the name of said silver-haired genius has cropped up more often than most. I hear he has been tasked with getting that monstrous airship the Holy See commissioned to actually fly. It would seem the project has been plagued with mishaps from the first. In any case, Garland Ironworks employees are known to frequent the airship landing, and I'll wager their master does too. Well, we certainly didn't need that. Nope, don't need any of your assistant, you old butler. The 4 times butler. I need to go to the airship landing. Yeah. Andale, arriba. Vámonos. Hey, look. It's Biggs and Wedge and Sid. Yo, bro, I need you to make me a personal airship so I can fly straight into the Airy, man. Maybe finish that giant one? Smaller boat, huh? New toy of theirs, proper field test, huh? Well, they seem happy about that. Doings old friends.
Feast your eyes upon our latest and greatest feat of engineering. We call it a mana cutter.
After you put down Gaius, Wedge and me struck out on our own for a bit, and started work on the successor to the tiny Bronco.
Impressive little thing, isn't she? My talent for ship design has plainly rubbed off on them.
Could Sid's lips even move?
They've adapted the principles of corrupted crystal technology and constructed a mechanism which converts ether from its surroundings into elemental wind. Said wind is then harnessed by the specially engineered sails, providing the craft with propulsion and lift. All in all, a most elegant solution. I'm actually a little upset that I didn't think of it myself.
The design does, however, come with one small flaw.
The energy conversion ratio's bloody awful. To generate enough power to get you off the ground, you need to be in an area awash with predominantly wind-aspected ether.
In other words, there are a few places you can fly, lots of places you can't.
The new Ishgardian airship hasn't left the boys much time for tinkering, meaning it may be a while before this particular project takes off. If you'll forgive the pun.
Hey, why aren't you in your strawberry shortcake outfit?
Tataru, what's happened?
Hey, her and Wedge finally...
I've been looking all over for you. There's been word from Aldar. It's about Her Grace, the Sultana.
God, disgusting. I don't want to hear it.
It seems you're required elsewhere. Leave the mana cutter with us. We'll see that she's airworthy and suitably equipped to slice through those winds.
Did you get a new voice actor too, Sid?
You, meanwhile, should concentrate on providing Reborn and the Sultana whatever help they need.
Do they need any help, though? Like, or are we just gonna go to see that the Sultana's not dead? And thus make me mad. Because it will make me salty and mad. But maybe the mic will go out before then. Yeah, sure, but why aren't you in your strawberry shortcake uniform? Bloody hells, we're never gonna be rid of the fucking Waking Sands, are we? Son of a bitch. Also, I'm still confused as to why they needed to find her whereabouts. If she was put into a coma by Lolorito, those, you know, hand-picked woman, then was she not in his care this whole time? Why would they have to, like, ferret it out? Just go frickin' bash in Lolorito's door with Dewlala, who told us all about this stupid plot, and, you know, see that she's just fine. Like, ugh, it's infuriating. I hate this plot. I hate it so much. I hate it so much it's unreal. And if I had remembered this, I suppose I could have picked these up and done this one-stop shopping when I did the Red Mage ones over here. But I couldn't remember. I guess I repressed this. Also, talk about the own questline breaking its own momentum. Like, you may have thought that I was breaking the momentum of the story by, like, running off and doing my job line quests. But no, they break it themselves by having you go all the way back to Ul'dah. At least we get to see Yugiri.
Thank you for coming.
No thanks are necessary, General. I trust your recuperation continues apace.
I cannot complain. Thanks to Higiri and her ministrations, I've regained much of the strength I lost during my imprisonment.
I gather you have made progress in the search for Her Grace.
Aye, some good fortune at last. A few days past, Dewlala informed us that a sizable shipment of alchemical supplies had been delivered to the palace.
With Papa Shan's assistance, I set out to ascertain the source and nature of the shipment. My inquiries led me to Frondale's frontistery. There, I learned that an order had been placed for a curious substance designed to sustain patients trapped in death-like slumber. An invention of the former head alchemist, apparently.
A death-like slumber? This cannot be a coincidence.
It lends some weight to Dewlala's claims, aye. Her Grace is likely somewhere within the palace, abed but alive.
Before making any attempt to extricate the Sultana, however, it seemed prudent to learn what manner of substance was used to induce her torpor. To that end, I made inquiries as to the whereabouts of the one most like to have administered it. The lady-in-waiting, Meriel. We sent for you as soon as we learned of her location. All that remains is to apprehend the woman.
We shall find our cat's paw in the Silver Bazaar. But we must tread carefully. The market is not the bustling place it once was, and someone is sure to mark our coming. Should they inform the monetarists, we'll have a fight on our hands. We must be prepared for the worst, and being short an arm, I thought it wise to take another in its stead. What say you, Warrior of Light? Will you lend me yours?
I mean, not literally, but,
Then I pity the bastard that stands in our way. Come, my friends. For Nanamo, and for Ul'dah!
I wonder if they ever regret putting those side quest NPCs into the Waking Sands. Because those side quests I keep ignoring in there are actually side quests that are tied directly to, you know, stocking up reinforcements for Operation Archon way back, you know, in 2.0, and you know, it's sort of funny. It's sort of funny, you know. Now I think, yeah, to get over to Silver Bazaar, it's down in the south, you know. But instead of riding all the way around or teleporting to Horizon and then riding south, we can just ride out to this dock here and take the ferry across, I'm pretty sure. So that'll save us a little time. Oh, I thought it would. Oh, okay, there it is. Kinda looks like the boat from Chrono Cross, except a little bit bigger. That whole, like, board into another boat, or boat-like thing to keep balanced, I guess. He looks like the Doman kid, except he's not Doman. Chicky poo. Girl's done with city life, huh? That's because she's a Midlander, and there's nothing substantial about her features. No, there's only a limited number of houses. Hey, you dumb bitch, we found you.
You are Meriel, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting?
I know no one of that name. Pray excuse me.
Oh, it's totally you. You're just missing the glasses.
General Alden.
We will have the truth from you, girl.
Mayhap 'twould be better coming from me.
No shit.
Lolorito, you'd best talk fast.
As you know, Teleji Adeleji's Cartano reclamation bill was no more than a facade. A means to get his grubby little hands on that Allagan monstrosity Omega. When he learned of Nanamo's intention to abdicate, however, he was forced to amend his plans. Suddenly, assassination seemed the most promising way to further his ambitions. I am told Teleji had discovered a maid in whose veins ran the blood of House Thorn. A new, more pliable puppet to sit the throne. 'Twould have caused an uproar, of course, but few could have contested her claim. 'Twas plain that Teleji's wild machinations had outgrown our ability to control them. So I decided to usurp his scheme and left the fool to seal his own demise.
And what of Nanamo?
Oh, I have no desire to harm her grace. 'Twould profit me little to destabilize our government. Thus did I employ young Meriel here to administer a potent sleeping potion in place of a poison. You should know, General, that your dear friend Ilberd was fully aware of my plan. I had him lie about the assassination as a means to prime your rage against Teleji. We weren't entirely sure how you would react, but things went rather better than expected.
You conniving little worm! You had your claws in the Crystal Braves before their first recruit had sworn to serve!
But of course, when a new game begins, 'tis only prudent to have a piece on the board. Ilberd was mine. Truth be told, a significant proportion of the Braves' initial endowment was also mine. With such large sums moving about, 'twas a rather trifling matter to disguise my own contribution. Ah, Ilberd. I secured his services with a promise to support his cause once my authority had been solidified. I swear, the man thinks of naught but prizing Alamigo from the grasp of the Empire. Unlike you, General, the poor fellow seems quite unable to forsake the land of his forefathers. Mayhap that's why he called you a traitor to your people and a disgrace to your homeland, amongst other things. What was it he always compared you to? Oh, yes, an overgrown lapdog begging for scraps at the Sultana's table. Oh, how we laughed. Alas, Ilberd's entertaining little outbursts eventually gave way to wearisome tirades, and the zealous brute became rather unruly. I had no wish to see you executed, you understand, but he would not take no for an answer. Rest assured, his employment with me has long since ended.
Right, likely story.
Which brings us neatly to the present. What say you, General? Both you and the Sultana are alive. We have one corpse and one fugitive, and preparations have been made to restore your good name. Shall we cry quits and start again with a blank ledger?
The hells we will! Do you honestly expect me to forgive and forget? After all you've done? You're guilty of high treason!
Stay your blade, Master Alden. You yourself are not innocent. Or have you forgotten your own crime in executing Teleji Adeleji without trial?
Shut the fuck up, Dewlala. You guys fucking instigated that. You just admitted to it in front of like several dozen witnesses. Fuck off.
Though you acted out of loyalty to the Sultana, such deeds are in violation of both the word and spirit of the law.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. You are in violation of both the word and the spirit of the law. Oh my god, I fucking hate this plot point. I fucking hate it so much.
If you would, Lord Lolorito?
Shut the fuck up.
This potion will wake the Sultana from her slumber. Consider it a gesture of conciliation. You will find Her Grace resting comfortably within her private chambers. Should you doubt my word, I shall willingly accompany you to the palace as your hostage.
I like not your motives, Lolorito. But you saved the Sultana's life, and for that, you have my gratitude.
Nonsense. He knew of Teleji's ambitions, and he did nothing about it except take the scheme instead of reporting Teleji to you and the Sultana, like he could have done.
Rauban Aldin, you are hereby reinstated as General of the Immortal Flames. The citizens of Ul'dah shall once more be united under Nanamo Ul'Namo, and together we shall usher in a new age of prosperity.
Oh, shut the fuck up. I wish both of them could get fucking crushed by a boulder. Let's see, we got like, what, like 10 minutes left on the recording? Speak with Alvindon. Okay. Where are you, buddy? Yeah, but I mean... No. I'm sure he has been. I will risk it. I will risk a 10-minute cutscene, because I don't believe that this is a 10-minute cutscene. I think it's 5 to 6 at best. I guess I could look up the cutscenes ahead of time, ahead of recording, and make sure that I don't overblow it ever, but meh. But, oh my god, I hate this part of the plot so much. I really do. I really, really do. It's like Reborn lost an arm for basically nothing. And you know, at this point, you know, are the Scions okay? Right? Like, we still haven't figured that out yet. So did all the Scions potentially die for also nothing? When Lolorito literally could have just reported Teledji Adeledji to the Sultana and said, here's the proof. He's gonna try to assassinate you. Like, let's put him in the stockade and have him executed, you know? Like, nope, not gonna go about it formally. This is Ul'dah. We have to be convoluted and bullshitty. Because we're backstabbing money grubbers. But it's also still fucking infuriating that the Sultana is alive and not dead. Like, sleeping potions, super pain. Are tranquilizers super painful in real life, other than the initial, you know, like getting shot with them? Like, I could understand pain upon awakening, but something tells me she's gonna take a sip of this, and she's just gonna wake up and be just fine. God, I hate your face. Don't worry, Reborn, it's gonna work.
I was having the longest dream.
'Tis time to wake up, Your Grace. Another day begins in Thanalan, and the sun blazes bright upon the sands.
Ugh.
Her Grace is awoken. The palace physician assures me she is none the worse for her slumber. I believe Her Grace will soon resume her plans to place the government of Ul'dah into the hands of its citizens. Whatever path she chooses to take, I shall walk it with her. And we shall tread slowly, lest the nation be unsettled in our wake.
Her Grace's compassion is a shining beacon to us all. But what our city truly thrives upon is competition. 'Tis in the struggle against our rivals that opportunities are seized and fortunes made. And with the Empire on the offensive once more, now would hardly seem the time to turn our system of government upon its head.
Are you privy to new intelligence, my lord?
I would hardly call it new. Remind me, what was the name of that enormous Imperial warship which met its end in Mordona? Oh, wait, I have it. The Agrias, yes, well. 'Twould appear that the Garleans have been hard at work on another such vessel.
How close are they to completing this ship? Is it operational?
Its maiden flight was a success, I hear. I should imagine Emperor Varys is eager to see how it performs in battle. My lords and lady, I move that it is time to repair the damage caused by Teleji Adeleji and prepare our great nation to repel the Empire once more.
"'Tis well that the Sultana has awoken. The Syndicate yet needs to put its house in order, but 'twould seem the worst of the confusion has passed. Uldar has taken control of its future, and I must do the same. I have decided to disband the Crystal Braves.
Buddy, they're already
Among
disbanded.
the recruits, there were those who supported our Order's goals and convictions with all sincerity. 'Tis my hope that these loyal men and women will choose to remain our allies in the battles to come. As for those who sided with the traitor, Ilberd, they shall be hunted down and held to account for their crimes. It is my earnest hope that they will surrender themselves peaceably when the time comes, though I think it unlikely. Ah, my all-conquering Crystal Braves. The model army meant to pave the way for a single unified Grand Company of Eorzea. That so high an ideal should be brought so low. I need not tell you how deeply the betrayal stung me. Yet I see now that it was mine own naivety and pride which allowed the Braves to fall prey to corruption. As ever, it is to your own shining example that I turn for inspiration. Like you, I mean to stand firm in the face of hardship, and give mine all for the cause. Let us resume the search for our missing comrades, that we might come together to shine the light of dawn across the realm once more. The role of Crystal Brave Commander suited me ill, and I shall play it no longer. Henceforth, I shall be no more or less than Alphino, proud member of the Scions.
Seems legit. Seems legit. Please let that be all. Oh, thank God. Alright, so pretty much out of time. Next time we'll start up and we'll see what's what with